there, I'm Melissa Sainode, and welcome to Simple or Not Kitchen. Today in Simple or Not Kitchen, we are making these delicious little cocoa truffles. These little truffles are so easy to make, and they are delicious and versatile. And best of all, with the price of eggs soaring these days, we don't even need to worry about using an egg. Our basic ingredients for this recipe are cocoa powder, sweetened condensed milk. We also need some kind of a cookie. I'm using graham crackers. You could use digestive biscuits. You could use really any kind of a cookie. And we also need 1 stick of butter. We're going to start by taking our graham crackers, our biscuits, and we're going to crush them until they're a fine sand-like consistency. You don't need to use a food processor for this. I'm using one just to make it a little bit easier, but you can of course always crush them by hand or with a rolling pin. When they're crushed, they should equal about 2½ cups. And with our cookies all crushed, we're going to get started on our cocoa mixture. We're going to start by pouring about 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk into a bowl. I'm just using a standard can of sweetened condensed milk. You can always use your own homemade sweetened condensed milk, or you can use the vegan version as well. And then we're going to take our cocoa powder. We have about 4 tablespoons, and we're going to mix it right in with our sweetened condensed milk. And it's already starting to look delicious. I think sweetened condensed milk is one of life's nicest inventions, along with cocoa powder. So the two of these things together are super delicious. We're just going to stir this until it is nice and smooth. Then we're going to take our butter. We have 1 stick of butter, and I've cut it into smaller squares just to make it easier to melt. We're going to go ahead and put that in with our delicious milk and cocoa mixture. And then we want to melt our butter into our mixture. So we are going to do that by microwaving the whole bowl in 30-second intervals and stirring in between until all the butter is melted. So it just came out of the microwave, and you can see it's starting to melt but isn't quite melted. So we're going to go ahead and stir it into our milk and cocoa mixture just a little bit more, and we're going to keep doing this in 30-second intervals in the microwave until all that butter is melted. This took about 3 visits to the microwave, so about 90 seconds total, stirring in between each visit to the microwave. And when all that butter is melted and our mixture is nice and smooth, we're going to take our graham cracker crumbs. We have about 2½ to 3 cups, and we are going to just stir them right into the mixture. You didn't want to use graham crackers or the digestive biscuits. You could also use any kind of cookie. I bet a nice crushed chocolate cookie would be very good as well. These recipes are so nice because they are so customizable. When our cookies are fully incorporated into our milk mixture and the mixture starts to stick a little bit, we're going to go ahead and throw it into the refrigerator for about 25 to 30 minutes just to let everything get nice and gelled together. About a half an hour later, our dough is much easier to work with, and it's time to start rolling them into little balls. So once they are rolled into little balls, you can eat them as is, or you can roll them in crushed nuts. You could roll them in coconut. You can roll them in just about anything. Even cookie crumbs would be really good. We are going to just go ahead and roll them in a little bit of confectioner's sugar just to make them nice and pretty. And that's all there is to this simple recipe. When they're finished, they are just this wonderful, easy to eat, customizable treat that's super delicious. These little truffles are so pretty, and they are so fun and delicious to eat. If you give it a try, let me know how it turned out. You'll find more recipes, articles, and videos at PennellCentral.com.